Hello guys, how we doing today? Welcome to my life. I've been struggling since when I had to come live because I've been so busy doing one or two in the office. I think I'm a bit less busy this afternoon, and welcome, welcome. In case you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Porsh, but you can call me Porsh Black. You're welcome. So we're going to discuss something very crucial today. The other day I was talking about communication, and I mentioned something about communication between a mother and the child. Okay, I told you guys that communication can be of different branches. It could be a relationship, could be a marriage, could be among friends. So today we are going to elaborate on what is communication. Let's just wait to get one or two persons on live. If you're joining me for the first time, you're welcome. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're there with me. If you're just joining for the first time, you're welcome. You are welcome to my life. Really hot. Hey guys, mommy, thank you for joining my live. How you doing? Nice to have you guys on my live. Thank you. You're welcome. Wife Red Marshall, how are you doing? Welcome. Wow, let me sing a birthday song for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. May God bless you and give you every of your heart desires. You're blessed. Your day is blessed, all right? Thank you for joining my live. Samantha, Joseph Ben, you're welcome to my live. So I want to discuss something this afternoon. If you have been joining my live, you know my life is always an interactional one. A place where we add out our view, right? A place where we say it out just the way it is with us. No forming. So a few days ago, I was talking about communication, the effect of communication in our relationship, all right? Hey, it's Salam. Thank you for joining my live. You're welcome. How are you doing? Where are you streaming from? No. I'm not 20. But thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate you. Welcome to my live. Please. Okay, while we're still waiting for one or two persons to join us, my name is Porsh, but you can call me Porsh Black. I am streaming from Nigeria precisely. You can tell us your name on the section. You can tell us where you're streaming from, okay? And as you join my live, do well to say me happy birthday to wife Red Marshall, okay? It is her birthday. Help me say a happy birthday to her. You can follow her up, subscribe to her channel also. So today we're going to talk about communication. A very simple topic, but a topic that affects all of us. A topic that affects our lives so much. A topic that sometimes people ignore, but it's something we need to look into. So when we talk about communication, communication as defined It said that it's a process of sharing information, thoughts, feeling, needs, ideas between two or more persons. Communication can be through verbal communication, just as I'm talking to you. Communication can be through writing. It can be through body language. All right. It could be your actions. And before communication can take place, there must be an understanding. Okay? If you're the only one who is talking and the other person is not responding, then communication has not taken place. Like I will always say, communication has to be a two-way thing. And when you're talking, the person you're talking to should be able to understand what you're saying and respond. Okay? That is when communication has taken place. So today we're going to talk about the importance of communication in our relationship. The importance of communication in our relationship, okay? Now, some of the importance of communication in our relationship, it builds understanding. You understand? If you meet someone for the first time, the only way you're going to understand who that person is, it will be through communication. The only way you're going to know that person very well, it has to be through communication. Communication helps you to pattern your relationship with somebody. It helps you to understand each other perfectly. It helps to bring out your expectation of what you're expecting of that person. Reason is this: when you start talking to somebody, when you understand who that person is, you know what to expect. You understand? When the communication flows, you know what to expect from such a person. When you're communicating with somebody, you will know whether that person is a respectful person. You know if the person is being reserved from you. There are things they are hiding from you. When you start communicating with somebody, you have a better understanding of that person. So if you want to understand somebody, communication is one of the most important tools. Be it in a relationship, be it among friends, be it in marriage, communication is a very good tool for understanding. But they used to say that where there is no communication, there is no relationship. All right? Where there is no communication, there is no relationship. So before you can build a relationship, there should be this communication of a thing. Through communication, you can easily build a relationship. Communication also strengthens emotional connections. You understand? And let's say, for instance, let's bring it to us women and men stuffs. When a man starts wooing a lady, sometimes this love chemistry they talk about is not there. All right? You first of all, you don't really like have any attachment to the person that is talking to you as a lady. But as time goes on, when a man keeps talking to you, he keeps telling you his mindsets. Before you know, you start developing a soft spot for that man. Remember what I just said. Sometimes before a relationship starts, that love chemistry people used to talk about is not there. But as you guys start talking, you start communicating. With time, you start to build their emotions. Maybe sometimes you like the way the person talks. You like the way the person expresses himself when he's talking. The same way also, someone can start talking to you and it also kills your emotions. You understand? Yeah. Because there are some people that when they talk, man, the way they present issues alone will make you feel disgust and tired. You just can't flow with them. So we're going to look at the two ways when we're talking about communication. Open and honest conversation deepen emotion and intimacy and help couples to feel closer and more bonded. Okay, this is the term of marriage. Open communication. It helps deepen emotions, intimacy, and help couples to be more closer. have you ever seen couples who are open to themselves, who communicate very well, that lose interest on each other? No, they hardly lose interest on each other. Now, when there is an open communication between couples, you see that they will flow. It deepens emotions. It builds trust. But in a marriage or a relationship where there is no communication, where everybody is keeping everything to themselves, it brings lack of trust, distrust. Because you don't know what the other person is thinking. You don't know what I am thinking. But when we communicate, it is said that out of the abundance of the heart, a man speaks. So, when you communicate, it is very difficult to keep secrets. When you communicate, it is very difficult to hide something from your partner. Understand me? So, communication is a very vital tool when it comes to relationship and marriage. It helps build confidence, intimacy, and more bonding among couples. That's one of the importance of communication. Now, communication also prevents and resolve conflicts. How does it happen? Healthy communication allows couples to address issues easily. Remember when we were talking about, okay, if you've not been in my life before, there was a time I was talking about toxic relationship. And we were talking about communication under that topic. Now, when we said that communication was one of the tools which you can use to manage a toxic relationship. Now, a healthy communication allows couples to address issues clearly. You understand me? Because if I should do something that offends you as my partner, if you do not say it to me, I will assume you are okay with what I did. You get it? But if you are not okay with what I did, you're going to air it out. You're going to just tell me straight, babe, I don't like what you just did. Now, it now gives me room to either apologize and tell you I'm sorry, and we resolve that conflict immediately. But in a relationship or marriage where there is no communication, even if I do something wrong, even if I do something that pisses you off, because there is no flow of communication between me and you can't tell me. And when you cannot tell me, what happens? You start keeping grudges in your mind. Are we together? You start. Bronze, hello, hi, how are you doing? Megan, how are you doing? Welcome to my life. If you're joining me for the first time, please tap on the like button. Just give me a thumbs up, okay? And just introduce yourself where you're streaming from. Me, I'm streaming from Nigeria, Port Harcourt precisely. Okay, so we're talking about the importance of communication in a relationship, both it friendship, be it marriage, be it among friends, and all of that. Okay, so we're saying that communication allows couples to address issues early, discuss disagreement calmly, and find solutions together. Are we together? So when there is communication, you can resolve your issues early. But if you choose to resolve your grudges, your pains, your anger to your own self, there is no way we're going to resolve that issue. So I'm going to put it straight to couples this afternoon that, okay, in Nigeria is afternoon, this is after 1. I don't know your time zone, but at this hour, I really want to put it straight to couples that when you have issues in your relationship, talk about it. All right? Talk about it so that you can resolve that issue early. Don't allow issues to linger too long before you address them. I've seen people that they don't say out their minds. They don't talk about their pains. Anything you do to them, they keep it inside their hearts. It accumulates. When you start keeping things in your mind, whatever your spouse or your fiancé or your fiancé did to you, you keep it in your heart. there comes a time that you can't hold it anymore. You get it? There comes a time that you can't hold it anymore, and when you can no longer hold it, what happens? The relationship will just blow. It will just scatter, because you've accumulated so much that your heart can no longer hold. But when issues comes up in your relationship and you address them immediately, the case is settled. You find peace in the inside. But when you don't air out your feelings, you don't talk about them, in fact, you will not even know when you fall into depression, because your heart becomes heavy. When you see your partner, you are angry, because you can't really let go of what people tells you or say to you that is not right, or did to you that is totally wrong. So communication is a very vital role. It helps couples to settle conflicts, issues easily, and bring a better understanding. Now, building trust. Communication is also one source through which you can build trust in a relationship. When partners communicate truthfully and consistently, it creates trust and emotional security in a relationship. Are we together? When partners communicate openly, not that I will be telling you one thing, you're telling me something else. Are we together? Have you seen people like that? You might be just so open to somebody in a relationship, while the person is not open to you. How they? I didn't understand you. Oh my gosh. Oh, seriously? Hey. How are you? Seaborn, how you doing? Nice to have you in my life. So, when partners communicate truthfully and consistently, it creates trust and emotional security. When we talk about truthfully and consistently, you don't have to lie to your partner. Are we getting it? Keep lies out of your communication. Be truthful. And if you know that what you're doing, you cannot tell your partner about it, then stop. Because it's only bad thing we do in secrets. You understand? Somebody asked his husband, ask a coach, that why do men lie? Listen, I'm not trying to be against men here. Why do men lie? The person said that men lie to their wives to protect their marriage or their relationship, because they don't want to hurt the wife, and they don't know how you will feel if they tell you the truth. Now, this is it. If you cannot tell me the truth about what you're doing, then don't do it. You can't be truthful at my face, then at my back you're doing something else. So communication in a relationship must be truthful and consistent. There's something we ladies always want our husband to reassure us how much they love us. Now, in a relationship where there is no communication, it will be difficult for you to go to your husband and say, honey, do you truly love me? Do you still love me? Okay, let me get funny at this point. Where a woman will just meet her husband and say, if I should die, will you marry another person in my place? That can be so funny, you understand? So there should be truthful communication and consistency in our communication. Try to create room for communication always, because it's a very good key that keeps a relationship going. I remember I stayed with one of my uncles. When he goes out to work, he laughs outside, but once he's on his way home, his countenance will change. And when he gets to the house, knowing fully well that once he is at home, he's not even happy, he's not smiling, you can't even talk to him. The only thing we can tell him is, uncle, welcome, and that's all. Now, I come to find out that there was communication gap between him and the wife. It was not really us that were staying with them. He finds it difficult to open up to his wife. He finds it difficult to communicate to the wife. So once he comes back, The wife is doing her own thing. My uncle is doing his own thing. Now, intimacy gradually died in that relationship. At a point, the man started going outside. You understand? So, in every relationship, communication matters a lot. Communication matters a lot. Let's try as much as we can to keep our communication truthful and consistent. Now, another step, another importance of communication in a relationship is that, yes, I'm a real person. I'm a real person. Seaborn, I'm a real person. I'm a Nigerian. Okay? Seaborn, why did you ask if I'm a real person? Is it because you've been saying hello and I wasn't responding? I hope you're still there in my life. I'm a real person, okay? And in case you're joining me for the first time, my name is Porsh, but you can call me Porsh Black. Someone just asked me on the live screen if I am a real person. Yes, I'm a real person with flesh and blood, okay? And my name is Portia. My streaming name is Porsh Black. Okay, I'm a Nigerian. You can just comment on my live screen and I will respond to you. Like I just responded to Seaborn. I'm a real person. I'm not a robot, okay? I'm not a robot. So we're talking about the importance of communication in relationship. We've mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to the 5th one. And I can see my live. So where are you guys? Hello. Okay. We're going to the 5th importance of communication in relationship. Now the 5th one says that communication promotes respect. Now, how does communication promote respect? Now, expressing thoughts respectfully and listening without interruption slows value and respect for each other. Are we together? When you're talking to somebody, they don't respond to you. It is sometimes said that silence is the best answer given to a fool. Are we together? So, if you are talking to someone and they are not responding, indirectly the person is calling you a fool. Are we together? Indirectly that person is calling you a fool. So it will be wise that when someone is talking to you, you should be able to respond to them respectfully. So communication brings respect in a relationship. It also depends on how you respond to the person you're communicating with. Respect comes when you listen calmly to the person that is talking to you. I think I'm going to stop talking for now. Let me see what's really happening on this live. If you don't like the topic I'm talking about, you can just tell me on the comment section. Maybe you don't like what I'm talking about. But if you ask me, I think communication is a very special tool when it comes to a relationship and marital matters. Some homes are broken today because there was no communication. When things happen, they sweep them under the carpets. Nobody talked about them. But when you talk about issues, I believe it is very easy and simple to solve problems. Okay? Okay, if I have 1 or 2 persons on my life, I'm still going to talk about what I'm talking about. Now, communication encourage emotional support. Now, how does communication encourage emotional support? I don't know if you guys are even hearing me. God, I beg. How does communication support encourage emotional support? So this is it. You might be passing through depression or something is troubling you in a relationship or marriage. Until you talk about it, the other person will not know exactly what you're going through. Are we together? Yeah. The other person may not really know what you are going through. Now, when you air out your feelings or what you're passing through, your partner cannot give you support by encouraging you, by finding a way to bring solution to whatever you're passing through at the moment. But when you keep it to yourself, you can never get that emotional support you are looking for. So whatever you're passing through in your relationship, try as much as you can to relate it to your partner. Talk to them about it so that you will not become depressed. So that they said a problem shared is half solved, if you ask me. So try as much as you can to be open to your partners. Always tell them what you are going through. And when you tell them what you're going through, you're going to get that emotional support. Communication helps partners to express when they need comfort. You understand? Communication helps you to express yourself when you need comfort. No one man is an island. On your own, you get bored. The Bible says it was not good for a man to stay alone, that God made him a helpmate. You think that Adam would have been able to live, but animals don't talk. Are we together? So God brought Eve into his life. In fact, I believe one aspect of God bringing a woman into the life of Adam was for communication. At least Adam should have someone to talk to. Imagine a situation whereby you are seated in one place, nobody to talk to, nobody to communicate with. You feel bored, you feel worried, you feel tired. You understand me? So communication in a relationship gives emotional support, because you have to pour out your heart. You have to air out how you feel. And your partner will now understand that this is what you're passing through, and they can do anything possible to help you emotionally and bring you out of that state of depression. Are we together? So communication also bring reassurance during difficult times. Are we together? Okay. If you're having challenges in your relationship, and maybe you're having quarrel with your spouse, you don't talk about it. Everybody just keep the issues to themselves. No one is talking about it. Oh boy. Hey man. Okay. Nobody's talking on my life. See, I want to be friendly with everybody. If you're on my live screen, please can you just say hi? Just say hi to me. Hello. Just say hi. Let me know where you're watching me from. Are we together? Just say hi. My name is Porsh. You can call me Porsh Black. I'm streaming from Nigeria precisely. Just say where you're streaming from. I want this live streaming to be an interactional one. I don't want to be talking alone. Because if I'm talking alone, it looks like I'm not communicating. And right now I'm talking about communication. So I want a response from you who is watching me online. You are the reason why I'm here. If you're not talking, it makes me feel bored. It looks like I don't know what I'm doing, okay? Ima Sob, you are so beautiful. Samantha, that was you. Megan said, how are you? And I said I was fine. Hello. How are we doing? So we're talking about the importance of communication in a relationship or marriage. Let's go to number 7. Communication relationship clarifies expectation and roles. Talking openly about responsibility, finances, intimacy, and future plans prevent confusion and resentment. Now, sometimes you can be in a relationship. Your expectation of the other person is different from what the other person has in mind for you. Are we together? But in the process of communication, you know where your relationship is heading to. In the process of communication, you know how to handle your life with your partner or your friend. In the process of communication, you come to know whether this relationship is a long-term relationship or a lasting one. In the process of communication, you come to know if that relationship will lead to marriage or is going to end halfway some days. All right? So communication brings about a clarity. It clarifies expectations. All right? You see someone will be in a relationship with somebody for 1 year, 2 years, and at the end, maybe when the guy walks away or the lady walks away, to look like, oh, you broke my heart, you do this, you do that. There were no clear goals about that relationship. You guys were not talking. So, you may not really know the mindset of your partner. Are we together? So, there ought to be communication in your relationship so that you can know the mindset of your partner. Are we together? Try as much as you can to have clarity in your communications so that you understand how far you're going with somebody. Like for instance, you have communication with your fiancé or your fiancé. Try to ask them, what's your plan for this relationship? How long are we going? The person can easily open up to you and say that, well, actually, I am in for a short-term relationship. That helps you to condition your mind. Because at that point, there is clarity. Are we together? That helps you to condition your mind that, okay, let's say for instance, I'm going to be with this person for a month or two, 6 months or 1 year. And if the person said that, oh, I'm here for a long-term relationship, I need someone I can build with, fine. Now you know what you're getting yourself involved on. Can you talk slowly? I can't understand. So sorry. Who is my favorite soccer player? I used to like Messi Ronaldo. And can you talk slowly? I can't understand you. So can you understand me now? I'm talking about communication in relationship. Its importance. I don't know if you can, if I am slow to your understanding, can you just let me know, please? Now, this is one thing I was talking about, that communication can only be regarded as communication when there is an understanding from the other person who is receiving the information. And first, just make me understand that he can't understand me. First, can you understand me now, please? Are you there? Hello? If you're still there, can you just say hi? Okay, if you're not there, so let me go on, all right? But I am going to slow my pace. I'm going to slow my pace at this hour so that someone can really understand me and what I'm saying. So if you're meeting for the first time, my name is Porsh. You can call me Porsh Black. On this very space, we talk about relationship, marriage, and we talk about how we can build a healthy relationship. We talk about how you can build a healthy relationship, okay? Now, building a healthy relationship has to do with good communication. All right? If you're going to hide things from your spouse or your friends, you can't build a healthy relationship. Are we together? So, talking about communication, I'm going to go to number 8 of the importance of communication in your relationship or your marriage. And number 8 says that communication enhances intimacy and romance. How does communication enhances intimacy and romance in your relationship? Communication helps you to express love. appreciate and desires, and keep emotions and physical intimacy alive in marriage. Let me talk about this one very, very well. Do you know that there are relationships where if the woman desires the man, she won't go for it. She keeps her emotions to herself. It's only when the man makes the move, that is when she had to get what she's looking for. I think you understand what I'm talking about here, okay? But in a relationship where there is communication, clear communication, truthful communication, not just communication, are we together? The woman or your wife has every right to express her feelings, to express her emotions. She should have freedom to tell you, honey, I need you. Are we together? Jenny Pig, thank you for joining my life. You're welcome. You're welcome. Where are you streaming from, Jenny Pig? Guinea pigs. Okay, that's guinea pigs. So, in a relationship where there is clear communication, you understand that if, as a woman, you desire your husband, you should be able to tell him, honey, I need you. Even if you can't just say it plain. There are clear languages. Remember we said that communication can be through body movements. It could be through eyes or anything. So there is a way you express yourself, and your partner will know that you need them intimately. Are we together? Your partner will know that you need them intimately. Sorry, I'm at work. I have to attend to one or two persons. Hello. If you are there, just say hi to me. So let's go to number 9, importance of communication in our relationship and marriage. And it's good that communication helps decision making. Couple makes better choices when they communicate openly about goals, values, and challenges. So when you talk about this communication, it helps you to make decisions easy and fast. It brings out clear goals in your relationship. Then another important role of communication in your relationship is that it sustains long-term relationship. I think I'm gonna end this live because I'm not really getting the real response I'm looking for. I think I'm going to handle this topic again in the evening. going to handle this topic again in the evening. We're going to elaborate on it more than we are doing this afternoon. I think everyone is really busy. Hello, anyone there? If you're joining me for the first time, please just say hi. Just say hi. Hello, if you're joining me for this first time, please just say hi. Just say hi. Just say hi. Can you introduce yourself if you're my life? Where are you streaming from? Babe, what's up? Good afternoon. Hi guys, who's live with me? My time is running now. If you're joining me for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Portia. You can call me Porsh Black. Just say hi on the comment section. Just say hi on the comment section. Just introduce yourself if you're joining me for the first time. Just introduce yourself. I need to do something. If you're joining me for the first time, just say hi. Hello. If you're joining my live for the first time, just say hi on the comment section. Tell us where you're streaming from. I am streaming from Nigeria, Port Harcourt precisely. If you're joining me for the first time, just say hi on the comment section. Give me a thumbs up. Like the live, okay? Soluya, how are you? Good afternoon. Where are you streaming from? Hello. Yusuf Olami Lekan. Good afternoon. I believe you are a Nigerian. Where are you streaming from? If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Portia, but you can call me Porsh Black. I'm streaming from Port Harcourt. Benin Republic. Oh man, that's not Nigeria. Nice to meet you here. How has your day been? Benin Republic. Okay. I think we should be having the same time zone with Benin Republic now. We should be having the same time zone. I'm from Nigeria but based in Benin Republic. Okay, so how is it? Did you come back for December? How did you celebrate your December? Yeah, okay, yeah, I know, the same time zone. It's the same time zone. So, how are you doing? Nice to have you on my live stream. I'm really happy to see you here. Please kindly like my live, comment and share to others, okay? Comment and share to others. Let's make this live lively. So we've been talking about communication, how it affects our relationship. How communication affects our relationship. Brenton, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Brenton, where are you streaming from? Can you just introduce yourself to us? Remember, in this place, we talk it plain just as it is, remember. And most times it's about relationship and marriage, because that is one thing that makes the world go round. All right, so we'll be talking about communication, how it affects our relationship, its importance in our lives. Okay, and we've been naming some things that communication can really help do in our relationship. And one of them will say that communication helps strengthen bonds in marriage, the bond among couples. Hey, hi, how are you, Brenton? Communication helps strengthen the bonds among couples. How? Because when you communicate with each other, it helps you to express your feelings. It helps you to express your emotions. Your partner understands you better when you guys communicate. You cannot compare a relationship where there is no communication to the one that there is communication. You understand me? So when there is communication in a relationship, it strengthens the bond between couples. Communication also in relationship brings trust, right? Because when you are open to each other, it will be very difficult to keep secrets. Are you getting it? Most homes break today because of secrets. You see the wife is keeping secret, husband is keeping secret. Before you know it, they are just on their different lane entirely. It's no longer marriage. Are we together? So communication really helps to bring trust in a relationship. So no matter what you're doing, try as much as you can that there is communication in your relationship. All right, I've been here for going to an hour. I have stuff to do in the office. I'm going to leave this live any moment from now. But the truth is, like I normally come on live 7 p.m. But I will not be coming on live today because we are having glory rain. So I'll be in the program. I'll be in glory rain in the evening, so I will not be able to come live. But I promise you guys, as from next week, if my phone number was my age, what would it be? Okay, just guess age for me. 765. No, give me another number and I might just say yes to that. 765. No, that's okay. Remove 10, then you get where I am. Remove 10. Shakib Ramano. Remove 10, then you get the number you're looking for. All right. Yeah. Remove 10 from your 52. I think you can get what you're looking for. No. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. And can you just delete that so that everybody will not know my age? Oh, thank you for guessing. Thank you for guessing. You're joking. This was a very wide and big joke. I love your joke, Sha. I love your joke. So I think this is the kind of live stream I've been looking for since I've been online. Someone to interact with, how we can really share our views about communication in relationship. You think communication is an important tool when it comes to relationship? Do you think communication is an important tool when it comes to relationship? Okay. I have 2 minutes to be live here. I have something to meet up with in the office and I start going home. I'm gonna miss you guys in the next few minutes. I'm gonna miss you guys. If my credit card was my number, what would it be? Do I even have a credit card? No, I don't have a credit card. Aziza Aleale 765. He said he's joking. He said he was joking. He was joking. 59, 48. Sorry, my colleague is giving me some stress here, but I really want to go offline because I have a lot to do in the office before I close for the day. I have a lot to do in the office before I close for the day. Okay. I will have said I will see you guys in my evening streaming, but unfortunately, I'll be going for Glory Rain, so I won't be able to stream in the evening. Wow. I'll take my teeth off. Bye-bye. See ya. Okay, see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm even ending the live because I need to pack up and get my things ready and go home.